Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's pour. Now, tonight's pour is going to be a car-themed painting, another Hot Wheels. So we're using a 69 Ford Mustang. Look at that, it's nice green color with some flames on it. You know I like the flames. So I also noticed after I decided to do this, but this packaging is pretty beat up. As you can see, there's creases right in there. These are all bent up, so it's a pretty beat up little package. But this one is a treasure hunt, and you Hot Wheel collectors out there know what a treasure hunt is. I think they only pack one per case or one per box, and they kind of make the value a little bit more. And some people just try to find treasure hunts, collect them. I honestly don't think I've ever found one in a store, so except in like a retail store like Meijer or Walmart or Target or something like that. Now I have found them in like the little shop I go up to that vendors have. They have a booth in there that sell Hot Wheels. Now I've seen some treasure hunts in there. I think I've actually bought some. And all the few treasure hunts I have are online. Now this one was given to me, but I'm going to use this one even though it is a treasure hunt. So, as you saw, it was green with the flames on it. So, the background color I'm going to use is a pearlized golden green. The pearlized new paints at Hobby Lobby. Then we're using Artist Loft metallic green, leaf green, metallic leaf green. And then we're using a turquoise green by Master's Touch. So, we're kind of mixing up the brands a little bit here. Now, as I was mixing them, the paints, I've got some bottles over here that are already mixed with colors in them. Usually, well, I have red, yellow, orange, because I use the flame ones a lot, colors for the flames. And so I have that. I have white, I have some blue, and I have some black now mixed. Well, I usually keep white. So I think I'm going to add some white, maybe a little orange and yellow for flames. I'm not sure yet. I thought about red, but then I don't want it to look Christmassy. I might use some black because there was some black on the car. The flames were black. But I want to try to make it look a little bit more flamey, but with the greens. So I don't know if just a little bit of yellow and orange in there. Just a little bit. Just a hint. Like maybe right down the middle. So I've already got the paints mixed. I've got the green down. The pearlized golden green is already down. All I got to do is adjust the camera and we get started. All right, as you can see, I have the green down, and it does look a little, it'll level out. So, sorry, I'm gonna get this car out. So we're gonna have the car up here. The green's coming out. So we're gonna start with the darker one, which is the turquoise green. We're going to fan it out a little bit. And I'm kind of excited tonight because I have gotten a new hair dryer. I was kind of feeling that the other one was just a little too powerful. So I got one that's just a little less on the power side, just to see how it goes. See if we can get that dark green out of there. Might just have to cover it up with it. All right. We're going to do it with just the green, just the greens to see how it looks. With a little white in there. I'm going to do some white, just not a whole lot. Now let's see how this so it's pretty small, so we'll see how it goes. Whew, that's pretty powerful, actually. take this off. That's too soft. It's pretty powerful, more powerful than the other one. I thought it was going to be less. I still have my other one. Didn't throw it away or anything. I think that one's going to be just a little too powerful. Whew. That little one, whew, was not expecting that. This was my first painting using that, so get the straw out. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to just go down a little bit, just a little bit, little bit. The orange and yellow. Some white. White. Okay, I don't think I'm going to mess with it anymore. Nope. I was going to add some, I was thinking about adding some red, like right in just a couple of spots right there, but I think I'll leave it with the orange and the yellow in there. All right, so this is dried. So I really like how the colors turned out on this. This pearlized golden green makes a great background color. I've got the lines in there that kind of give it that textured look without it being textured. It's smooth. So we've got this turquoise green really turned out pretty good. The darker green here and the metallic green in there as well, along with the orange and yellow flame with a little bit of white. So I really like how this came out. I like the effects I was able to get on the flame out part. So especially these two right here, I really like this one. Like these down in here. So the resin is really going to pull these colors out and just make them pop and just really brighten them up a little bit as well. So this is a 10 by 20 canvas. I have the back taped. I have the 69 Ford Mustang on there because I'm finding that I'm not the most knowledgeable person on the old bunch of cars and years and makes and models. So I've been trying to write them on the back. That way, if somebody asks me, I can just look on the back. And of course, it's my autograph. So the person that purchases this, when I become famous, it will have my autograph on there. Make it worth a lot more money than probably what I sell them for. Anyway, so let's get ready to resin this. A 10 by 20 canvas. I'm using 7 ounces of resin. I use Pro Marine resin. I've 3.5 the hardener, 3.5 the epoxy, and I've mixed it for, I actually mixed it for about 2 minutes. I have a timer set for 3 minutes, but I usually just go a little over 2 minutes. It's really just, you want to make sure that you get it mixed pretty well and not have because the hardener and the epoxy are two different consistencies. There's the one is like molasses. It's real thick and slow dripping out, and the other one is not nearly as thick. So you just want to make sure that those two are mixed real well and not have clumps of that really thick molasses types in there. And because I do know that if you don't have the same amount of each one and mixed well, you can get a very sticky resin. Even after it's dried, it's tacky, and you don't want that. And the best remedy for that is just put another coat on it afterwards, which you're just using twice as much resin for a piece that you only need to resin once. So how do you not mix too much or make sure that you've got enough? And well, as always, you go to the Art Resin Calculator's website, and then you can type in any canvas and find out exactly how much resin you need. You divide that, don't multiply it, you divide that in 2 to get how many ounces of resin, the epoxy part, and how many of the hardener. And the best way to do that is to get these cups. I've gotten them at Walmart, Meijer. I'm sure they're at the Home Depot and Menards and all those Lowe's and stores like that sell paint. And it has the actual ounces on the side, so you can just fill it up using those measurements on the side. All right. So let's get to torching. So then, of course, you need to torch, and get these air bubbles out. Now, why do you want to do that? Well, The best explanation I can have is that you will not see those air bubbles when this dries. A lot of times you may not see them, because I have left some in before, not on purpose, but it just happens. You don't get everything. But I notice them. I don't know if that's just because I'm looking for something, or a lot of times I'm not even looking, but if you get the right glare of light off of it, you will see them like they're, you know, a big old red pimple on your face. I mean, it just sticks out. And so I like to torch to get all those bubbles out, and it makes it look clean as glass, clear as glass. Just oh, so much better than having bubbles in it. So that's why I torch. Now, if you don't want to do that and you want to have those in there, that's your prerogative. It's your art. It's your project. You can do what you want. You don't have to do everything I say. Although if you want it done right, you might want to. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's just that I have done a lot of these, so I have a little bit of experience in that. So you can take my word that it's better just to torch them. Torch them. Not torture, torch them. And I'm still seeing bubbles in these, so we're gonna keep torching, but I get the glare off there. I can see little something in there. I don't know if it's just lint or dust or what. I can see it, and I don't like it. Nothing to me, I don't want to say it ruins it, but it just gives me a sick feeling sometimes when I come back in the next day and something has fallen in it, in the resin, or a gnat. Sometimes we have gnats in the house, and it always seems it can't go like in a real dark spot to where you wouldn't really notice it. It always has to be out of here in the lighter spots. I had one there was only white in one corner, and that's where the stupid thing landed. It was right in the middle of that white. Of course, it perishes and then is a permanent fixture in your painting. So always look out for that. Some people will put nets. They'll rig up little nets that'll be over the whole canvas area so that nothing will fall on it. I just haven't done that. And I've had some gnats fall in some. And it's not fun. It's got a lot of bubbles in it. Arm's getting tired. A little smoke. It's getting hot. Smoke off that resin. Whew. All right, I think I've got this pretty well. Let me look at this real quick. Oh yeah, that resin just really makes those colors pop, come to life. So we're going to take this car and set it right in here. There we have it. Oh, yeah. All right. So if you like this one, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button while you're hitting the like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the greens. And if adding the orange and yellow for the flames. Looks all right on here. I think it does. I think it looks great. So let me know what you think. And thanks for watching.